Our last speaker for the evening is Mr. Mark Moskowitz, second-generation Holocaust survivor and a member of the board of the International March of the Living. Mark, please.
Minister Kish, Knesset members, cherished Shoah survivors, survivors of October 7th, March of the Living board members, and the March of the Living Mishpacha. I was raised in a family of Holocaust survivors. Growing up with an acute awareness of their strength of character and zest for life has impacted who I am today. Survivors have imbued us, the second and third generations, with a sense of infinite hope and boundless determination, and with a deep commitment to helping others. My parents' unwavering spirit enabled them to build new and truly significant lives, but they never lost sight of the past, understanding that remembering the unspeakable tragedies that befell our people is critical to ensuring they will not recur. My role is to pass it onwards, and that is why I am so honored to serve on the board of the International March of the Living. The March stands as a profound testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, even in the face of the vilest deprivations. It is a pilgrimage that transcends borders, generations, and religions, its significance reverberating across the globe. The heart of this endeavor is honoring the memory of the millions who perished in the Holocaust. But no less critical is the imperative of imparting to younger people an understanding of the dangers of hatred and prejudice through an experience that takes on added significance for being in the very place where many of the atrocities occurred. By walking in the footsteps of those who endured unimaginable suffering, we reaffirm the commitment to combating intolerance and bigotry. By embarking upon this journey with survivors of that very event, the Shoah, we pay homage to the resilience of the human spirit. And this year, that message takes on added importance. We have among us, as you know, today survivors of the October 7th massacre, as well as their families, a tragedy that laid bare a deeply painful truth. The struggle against humankind's demonic side did not end with the defeat of Nazi Germany. October 7th sparked an outpouring of sympathy from President Biden and many world leaders, but also a chorus of justifications and denial. Even before Israel's counterstrike began, anti-Semitic speech and incidents spiked. And what is especially troubling is that so much of it is centered around college campuses and youth in the United States. While the scale of October 7th cannot be compared to the Holocaust, one can't avoid seeing the shocking parallels between the reaction to both events. Refusal to acknowledge 10/7 compared to outright denial of the Holocaust, minimization of the Hamas atrocities, and the distortion of the Shoah, villainization of Israel using whatever negative symbols exist in popular culture today, and the comparable villainization of the Jews by Nazis. And finally, selective memory about the roots of Zionism and the establishment of the State of Israel in light of historical amnesia about the Shoah. All of it is vile. That Jewish students are being advised to keep off campuses and de-emphasize their identity. That university leaders post videos declaring that Zionists have no right to live. These are abominations. It recalls images of 1930s Germany. The lesson is that we cannot let our guard down, even 79 years after the end of World War II. To our collective dismay, anti-Semitism is alive and well, even after the murder of 6 million of our people, and it must be fought with all of our strength. Echoing Chaim Taib and Rabbi Berman, Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel live. But we cannot take that for granted. There must be a corollary. The people of Israel remember and teach. So here we are today at the March of the Living, redoubling our determination to never let the world forget how hatred begets disaster. We do that by encouraging the singularly active form of remembrance, a participatory engagement that taps into our past memory of tragedy to create a new and positive one. In this way, we not only commemorate the past, but also teach future leaders to themselves impart its lessons, from the past via the present to the future, from generation to generation, midor ledor. Thank you.